Civic leader is you involved in the civic affair, okay? Either in public or in private, either way.
Civic leaders, what we in America in democracy means that a person who is working and supporting the best part of the good of the community and the people in the district, in the community. We call it civic leaders to support and take care of those people here.
Well, a civic leader is someone who has the skill and has the background, such as a good education, to implement the things that he or she wants to do. This naturally requires a vision for the future and a desire to serve the public.
A civic leader is someone who cares about the community, someone who is willing to step up and get involved, take a stand, speak out when they feel like injustices are being done. And civic leaders are those who will mentor and encourage the next generation to do better and to leave this world a better place.
I believe a civic leader is somebody who steps up and sees a problem and decides to have a solution to that problem. Civic leaders, by definition, are people that are willing to make change and make sure that they're not happy with the status quo, but always improving things.
I believe civic leaders have a belief and they have a vision to help others, to help their community, and to help a cause. And they're willing and they have the courage to speak up and to lead.
Civic leaders, there's two words there. There's civic and there's leaders. So civic means the public sector, people who care about the good of the common good of the people. So that's civic. Leaders is anyone who takes initiative to do something that is for the common good.
First and foremost, I think that having trained either in the real world or gotten a good education is absolutely necessary. Secondly, there are personal skills which are necessary, such as learning to speak in public, learning how best to leave a positive impression, that is interpersonal skills. All of these things are very, very important.
Civic leaders should have confidence. They should have a big vision. They should be positive, and they should be willing to get out and do, not just be quiet and stay at home.
The most important qualification, I think, for civic leaders is to have a cause and to believe that they have the ability to communicate with a big group of individuals who represent a specific interest, whether it be Asian Americans or whether it be for health or whether it be for seniors. But they have to have a passion and they have to have a willingness to lead.
You just have to be eager to serve, because as you say, public servant, so you have to have eager to serve first and then do the right thing for the people. Yeah.
Well, first of all, is a self-motivation. You have to be able to say, I want to do something. Don't wait for somebody to tell you to do something. You have to say, I feel something inside of me that says, I want to do something. Secondly, you have to care about people. You really have to care about your community and the people that you live with. And third and finally, you have to take action. You have to be somebody that's willing to look for results.
So civic leaders come in many shapes and sizes. If you ask me what qualification, I would say The most important is it has to come from the heart. It should be somebody who wants to do something and be in a leadership position, but for the right reasons. So what would be the right reasons? Right reasons is because this person really cares about the community. A right reason would be this person really wants the community to be better for their children. A right reason would be to do something positive for the community. And then there are many wrong reasons. Wrong reason is to do it for ego, right? Wrong reason would be to do it to become well known, to make money. So those would be some of the wrong reasons and some of the right reasons.
Well, as civic leaders list many qualifications. I think number one is the sincere heart and mind to serve the public, the people that they represent are in the community. And secondly, has the values and the value system that support the community people a person represent. And most important, a person has the courage and the ability to carry out that good value system to serve the community best for the community or for the country. Well, that's a good question. In America, we talk about the society. I think what you meant is to, with the effort that our generation or before the generation before us, many generations before us, our generation, we work hard to build a society through a better government, better leaders, better system, and better justice. And for our young generations, I think we can move really quickly to bring a so-called a perfect union, a perfect country, but never been perfect. Forever, million years from now, they will continue a better country, better society, better place for people to come. Our generations, next 10, 30, 50 years will be so. I think it takes continuous effort and learning and improving our ability to build a better community, better country through a joint effort like what Vision America, Sandy Chow has done.
Well, my answer to this may be a little bit different. I think the most important thing that we have in a society in the future is a society of empowerment. That is, people who are passionate, people who believe that they can make a difference and that everyone can make a difference. Because I think that if there is that kind of individual passion and individual energy, that any problem can be solved. There is no problem we face today which can't be solved with people, by people with enough belief, passion, and energy.
50 years, I would like to see the society more peaceful, more harmonious, and then with enough supply, food, don't have to worry, but everybody has to work hard and fair, be just.
Well, with technology, I think our children and grandchildren will be more technologically advanced. We're going to have everything, the ability to do everything on your smartphone, for example, and I'm hoping that climate change and people will take seriously the global climate and protect our air and our water and our natural resources better.
I would hope in the future that our society would not know one another by ethnic identities, not as Asians, not as African Americans, not as Latinos. I hope that in a future society, as we blend all the cultures, that we are just known as Americans and that everybody is seen equally, and especially with the cross-cultural marriages and the blended families that are taking place, I think we'll see hopefully a colorblind society for all of our people.
As an Asian American, especially living in the Washington, D.C. area, I fully recognize that our country is changing dramatically. We're going to be much more diverse. In 50 years, not only will we have had at least 1 or 2 Asian American presidents, but we're going to have so many Asian Americans throughout the country with mixed races and other backgrounds that people are no longer going to be asking you where you're from. I think people will be saying, what are you doing, as opposed to, who are you?
So the society that my children will live in 10 years, 15, 20 years, really depends on what we do today. So I just came back from an elected officials conference. It's an Asian American elected officials, and we were talking that even today, we don't know if Asian Americans are moving 2 steps forward and taking 1 step back, or moving 1 step forward or taking 2 steps back. So we feel like right now there are many things. It doesn't feel like there's just a backlash towards Asians. Sometimes it feels like there's a frontlash. So I teach Asian American history and community, and I've been teaching about leadership for a long time. And we've had a long history of struggle, a long history of overcoming challenges. And it turns out that even today, we cannot be complacent. So what we do today will build the future of 20 years from now. Will our children live in a society that's better, or will we be complacent and we will still be disrespected? We will still be nobody in our own country.
I think Ding Ding, this TV station and other ethnic community papers do a marvelous service to the broad communications of families who use this TV station and other ethnic media to understand what's happening in their everyday lives. The purpose that you serve is invaluable to the fastest growing immigration community here in California and this country.
I want to encourage everyone who is watching this to seriously consider running for office. It is a noble thing to do, and it's very, very important, and there is no better job in the world than to wake up each day and say to yourself, how can I make the world a slightly better place today? And for those people who choose not to run for public office, be a supporter. You can make financial donations, but it's not just about that. Volunteer, help people out, help the causes, help the people in which you believe. That is a message that I want to bring to every Ding Ding TV watcher.
Well, first of all, congratulations on starting this up, and thank you for all you're doing to spread the message about how we as Asian Americans can connect with each other. In the United States of America, communications is such a key way for us to all connect, and you're helping us do that. So you're helping our community improve every single day. Thank you, and Happy New Year.
I'm a big believer of public education, like Sandy Chow Vision America has vision to that in the past 25 years. I'm big support of that. I wanted to all the people that watch Ding Ding TV to see that people like Sandy Chow and many of us, younger generations now coming up, are very passionate about serving the public. Go out and vote. I want to tell the people, get out and vote, go run for office, support the people you support, and be actively engaged in the civic and public area.
Well, thank you for watching today. Thank you for caring. Thank you for getting involved with the Asian American community, and thank you for supporting those of us in public service so that we can continue to represent the community and move up in public service.
I just want to say to the audience that it's important that we become good citizens, that we know that we have rights in this society, that we spend our lives here, that we become good role models for ourselves and for our children and our family around us, and just do things that will take us in a positive direction. That might be different for different people, and that is for you to figure out what is right for you. For some people, it might be, hey, just make friends with your neighbors. For other people, it's like, hey, do some volunteer work. For some people, it might be, hey, let me be on an advisory board on a government commission. For some people, they say, I care so much, I want to change or I want to improve the direction of my community, so I'm going to spend my good time running for election and making a difference. So different people, it's different. I cannot answer that. That's only what you can do.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Have a good time.